All right, so today I want to talk to you about what your intentions are in the bunker. And you might be thinking to yourself, intentions, what does that mean? Well, here's the deal. I have 3 shots here. I have a 30-yard flag, that's the purple one, a 40-yard flag is the white one, and a 50-yard flag is the yellow one. And I have a 20-yard carry to cover the lip of the bunker, about 24 yards to get to the green. All right? And my point with intentions is let your intentions dictate what club you're going to hit. So if I'm intending to hit a really high soft shot to the purple flag, I'm probably going to use my 60-degree wedge, even though it's a longer carry. Some people might want to use their 56 or their 54, but let's say I want to hit one to the yellow flag, and I don't want to carry it all the way there, I want it to run. Well, obviously at that point, the 60-degree wedge isn't going to be the right club. The right club might be an 8-iron. So I'm going to hit some shots here, and I want you to kind of just get an idea of how I'm going through my process to figure out, what my intentions are and what I specifically want to have happen, right? That's what your intentions are. All right, so if I'm hitting this shot to the purple flag, I want to cover the fringe or land it like right where the fringe and the green meet, and I want to have this ball carry about 26, 27 yards and release back to that purple flag. Now for me to do that, that was a pretty good shot. For me to do that, I need to make a pretty big swing and a really big shoulder turn from this far away with my 60-degree wedge, because obviously the sand is a little bit wet right now, and I need to have enough speed to generate that kind of ball flight, that kind of trajectory, and get it to stop that quickly on a bunker shot. Now, if I'm going to the 40-yard flag, the white one, I want it to roll out a little bit. I don't want to carry it all the way there, because if I stand up here and try and smash it and carry it 40 yards with my 60-degree wedge, I might blade it. And all of a sudden, I need to generate so much speed, and I start, adding in vertical force and pushing up off the ground. And that's the last thing that I want to do in the bunker. I want to be able to maintain my levels, pivot and rotate through the shot, and not worry about contact and sacrificing low point. Okay? So now if I'm going to hit a shot back to the white flag, what I actually have here is my gap wedge, my 50-degree wedge, or it's actually 51 degrees. And the reason I'm choosing this club is because I don't want to change my carry that much. I actually want to carry this ball about 30 yards, and I hope to get about 30 feet of roll out of it. Okay? So instead of hitting my 60-degree, I'm going to hit my 51-degree wedge. I want to carry this ball about 30 yards, about hole high to that purple flag, and have it chase back to the white flag. And by taking less loft, the ball is going to come out flatter with more ball speed, and it's going to release back to the pin. And the same goes for the 50-yard flag. Now, I don't have to carry the ball all the way back there, so a lot of times what I'll do is I'll take like an 8-iron or even a 7-iron, depending on the kind of lie that I have. Sometimes a 9-iron if it's a little bit of a downslope and I know it's going to scoot. But I want the ball to come out flatter, and the reason I want it to come out flatter is because the flatter the ball lands, the more, with ball speed, the more it's going to run. The steeper the ball lands, more like a helicopter, the less it wants to roll. So when I get a shot like this that's 50 yards, I don't want to fly it back there 40 or 45 yards because I'm taking on undue risk. There's no point. So if I could take like an 8-iron and I could actually hit this ball just a little bit right of the flag, and I could carry it, 35 yards, now I can get this golf ball to really run back there and get it back there to that 50-yard pin, and I'm not taking on a ton of risk, right? It makes my situation a lot easier, but again, it's all about your intentions. Like, you can't stand up and hit this 50-yard shot with your 56-degree wedge and expect the ball to release a lot. It's just not going to happen, right? So if you plan on having the ball release, make sure you take a club that's going to have a flat enough landing angle for that kind of carry, because the harder you hit something, the steeper it wants to land, especially with loft. All right, so remember that, and let's see how that helps. Hit me up at jjagolf.com if you have any further questions.